Mr. McQueen, Ms. Bonner, members of the faculty, parents, and students, welcome to the 2022 National Junior Honor Society Induction Ceremony. We are gathered here to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and are inducted as new members of our NJHS chapter. For current members and those former members who may be among our guests, we hope this will serve to remind you all of the standards of excellence you too are charged with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. Our chapter is proud to have this induction ceremony. Today's ceremony indicates dedication to the continuing emphasis on excellence that we represent for our school and community. Throughout the year, members of our chapter serve as role models for other students. In addition to the strong academic records which establish the eligibility for membership, our chapter members are leaders in many student organizations, and we serve our school and community through many activities including tutoring, book buddies, and several community social events. It is at this time that we proclaim to all in the audience that membership in the PRA chapter of the National Junior Honor Society has been earned by these candidates through the effective demonstration of our 5 qualities that serve as standards for the society. Members of the chapter will now review these qualities for the candidates. And now, Audrey will begin with scholarship.
Scholarship denotes a commitment to learn. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for human education ends only at the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to understand the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherited in scholarship. In the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson, scholarship is to be created not by compulsion, but by awakening a pure interest in knowledge. And now Sophie will speak about students.
My office is service. Service can be established in the routine of the day's work where many opportunities arise to help others both at school and in community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or public recognition is the quality we seek in our membership and promote for the entire student body. We are committed to volunteering our time and talents to the creation of a better tomorrow. Mahatma Gandhi stated, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others." And now Reagan will speak about leadership.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school, and in taking initiative in the classroom and in school activities. The real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interest for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a school, community, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a meaningful and substantive charge to each of our members. John Quincy Adams said, "If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader." Now, Kate will speak about character. Character is a force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates for each of us our individuality and our goodness. It is without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others.
It is this force of character that guides one through life and, once developed, grows steadily within. Character is achieved and not received. It is a product of constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others, to be rather than to seem. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. Abraham Lincoln attested that nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. Now Abel will speak about citizenship. I represent citizenship, the obligations of each member of our society faces to live up to the democratic ideals given to us by the founders of our country. The responsibilities each of us has to our home, community, our state, our nation, and our world are many. As good citizens, we are bounded to live up to the laws and guidelines which unite us as a civilized society. Good citizens work together to improve not only our lives, but the lives of all our fellow citizens. Good citizenship requires that we remain strong and vigilant in protecting the freedoms and rights that have been granted to us, and in preventing injustice from entering our lives. We, the members of the chapter, are called to live up to the high standards of citizenship from this day forward.
At this time, will the new inductees please rise, raise your right hand, and repeat the pledge with me. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society. To which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school. And will maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, citizenship, and character. Thank you. You may be seated. And now, as your name is called, please step forward onto the stage to receive your certificate. Would Logan Angel please step forward? Keep going. I'll wait this call. Tyler Bender. Annie Beezer. Sever Bowermaster. Logan Bowles. Bree Boyer. Lauren Burke. Amelia Carey. It's for pictures. Talise Craig. Connor Krauser. Ishan Deshpande. Keith Fisher. Trenton Frankenfield. Josie Fugler. Olivia Gilman. Kalia Glazer. Bryn Hamill. Josh Hassel. Pearl Jeffrey. Lila Johnson. Pearl Carell. Addison Killam. Nisha Kola. Lily Kruglet. Calissa Larson. Ryan Ledbetter. Riva Linda. Caden Liu. Aubrey Liu. Orion McDonald. Trinity McDonald. Maybe this will be the group that will lead us to a larger gym. Jeff Martinez. Colin Morley. Will Nugent. It's a blessing and a curse to have this much talent in the room. Ashlyn Newman. Jamie Nguyen. Ava Parker. TJ Reading. Iona Rintoul. Lauren Rizzuto. Carolina Schaefer. Savannah Schneider. Dia Shaw. Brooklyn Schneider. Abigail Stevenson. Preeti Subramanian. Brooke Tanberg. Alyssa Tang. Hazel Taylor. Lucy Yulin. Aiden Waziri. And Mariel Williamson. At this time, I'd like to thank our advisors, Ms. Julie Felsky and Ms. Michelle Weiss, for their hard work in organizing this year's induction ceremony. Please join me in thanking them with a round of applause. Thank you all for attending our National Junior Honor Society induction ceremony. Please join me once again in applauding all of our new Honor Society members. Well, as is often the case, we try very hard to not make any mistakes, but error is human, and to recover well is how you're measured as leaders. So, Anya, what are you? This you will get you a certificate, and it will be an extra special. Congratulations. Thank you. And now, will everyone please stand as our newest members of the National Junior Honor Society recess back to their seats. So, as you can tell, PRA does not lack for talent, but really, this is a representation of hard work and commitment, and at times, sacrifice. There are definitely things that you can't do when you choose and prioritize academics and scholarship. And so, we thank you for choosing to be those hardworking kids at PRA. We also thank you for setting the example and leading this school to be an amazing place for kids and families to come together. So parents, we can't do this without you. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. We have an incredible play tonight at our other building. It's where we have our preschool and our homeschool program. It's Connection Church at 2121 Dag Clark Drive. So I hope to see you there. Many of the people that are seated here tonight not only shine in academic scholarship, but they also shine in performing arts. So we are so proud of all of the ones that are part of that show, on stage and behind the scenes. So I hope that you can join us. But thank you again for coming. Thank you for supporting PRA. Thank you for being a part of this very special ceremony. Have a wonderful day. Students, you may rise.